Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'd like to start off by talking story. I'd like to thank my son for working hard, putting up a sign. We're at a guitar school right now. Yesterday, Esbieta came in. We're delighted to have her as a new student. And John is coming in, and Glenn. So I appreciate our students. Also, we have Francis. Okay, and then we have Gabriel and Janie, Father Steve from his parish in Paoa, and Al Perez. Now these are wonderful people. These are our students. Then we have Roman. Roman's supposed to come in today at 11. So we got Roman coming in with his family. So in my interest in the guitar, I'm interested in all styles. I call that MMA, Mixed Musical Arts. I'd like to thank Jose Podrusik from Poland, who came in here. He was teaching for Larry Fukunaga at 3470 Wailea Avenue, metronome music. And I learned a lot from him, Jose Podrusik. I'd like to acknowledge Gary Moore. We did a wonderful tribute to George Chun, who is Tom Moffat's producer. And Gary did a wonderful performance along with George. And over there, I was talking to Harold Chang's family member. And then they told me that Harold's, and they've been traveling all over the place. I found it very wonderful, because of as we change from Keiki Kane to Keiki Makua Kane, and then we have before we reach Kupuna Kane, then we have Makuli Kane. All the different age brackets before we reach the epitome of the age bracket. It's good to travel and have a good time, and that's what we are all doing. We're here to enjoy life and to make people happy. I'd like to just talk story now. I'd like to talk story about energy. E equals energy here. Once again, this is about the guitar. Energy is emotional content, it's pitch, it's thought, light. In the beginning, God created the heaven, earth, and the earth. That's a big bang. God said, "Let there be light." That's all energy. And when you have an idea in your head, that's a big bang. Because you have an idea and you've created something within yourself. There's emotional content. There's negative energy. There's positive energy. There's hatred and jealousy and anger. There's resentment. There's all kinds of energy. The energy is dancing too. So that's why a lot of the ukulele players here on the island that are famous, they're not only players, but they play and dance, like Taimani Gardner, Brittany, Paiva, and then we have Onoka and Azita. They're wonderful dancers as well. And, and we have Raitea Helm, one of my favorite singers. So everybody has their own talents and gifts that they've been working on. Basically, it's all energy. Everything we do is energy. Okay, so once we got conceived into this life, once we were conceived, at that point we were created, procreation, this energy. When we came out of our mother, we went into this world. There was energy on both sides. Everything is energy. The next thing I'd like to talk about is this. Massive bits of information, massive variations, massive. You've heard that the saying, well, what that person says holds a lot of weight. In other words, it makes sense. What the person is saying is accurate and true. The tongue of a fool is a key to his counsel, whereas in a wise man wisdom hath in keeping. So the word massive basically is weight. Okay? and the weight is like when you strum your guitar, the weight of your right hand hitting this with your active joint, or you can go lighten up, pace off the weight. We call it Barques. Your left hand is holding the weight down there, Barques, and your right hand is likewise hitting the weight down. Okay, the weight is also felt in our body, in our core muscles. So if you're stretching out and you're flexing and you're tuned because you're excited, you're going to slow down. Drummers do that, right? The drummers constantly unwinding by moving all over the place. That way you can unwind and not drag. So when playing the guitar, you're going to learn how to breathe. When you breathe and exhale, then you're creating what is called relaxation. And then when you're playing the guitar, you got tension in your left hand and the right hand. We want to keep it in the right spots. You want to relax your neck muscles, your lats, your deltoids, and your arms, and your legs and your chest. Get a good posture. Also, you're using your active joints and fine motor skills. So here it is. Energy equals mass. Okay? Now, speed basically is a time frame or timeline. It's time is meter. Meter is 4/4 time, and then we have quarter notes, 8 notes, half notes, 16 notes, 30-second notes, and we have dotted notes, and then we have dotted whole note, dotted half note, dotted quarter note, dotted half note. So we have dotted notes. We have elongated notes. Those are elongated notes. Basically, it's all mathematics. That's basically C, which is speed. And we also have, for mass, we have geometry. In other words, when you're holding a chord, you're holding a design. And how fast do you get that design? It depends on speed. And how much you exert yourself, how much desire and effort you put into your virtuosity and genius depends on your level of virtuosity and genius. In other words, it's the law of 1 hour. You just work 1 hour, that's what you get. If you do 10 hours, that's what you get. 100 hours, 1,000 hours, 10,000 hours, that's what you get. So the people who are working constantly, they're getting hundreds of hours of deliberate practice. Especially when you do things right, And then when you improvise, you're creating. Creating is energy, and that's E equals MC. So there's so many massive variations and things that are happening, and it's happening instantaneously. Okay, and then finally we have the square. E equals MC squared. Square is exponential ability or power or energy. So once you practice and you practice for 100 hours, you got a gig. Of course, you're going to get good exponentially, and that's going to continue to grow exponentially to get better. Now, if you practice mistakes, that's going to continue to grow exponentially. If you don't practice, that's going to show itself exponentially. So, in life, our decisions are our choice, and it depends on what we choose. We can do anything we want in life. So just choose what you want and do it, believe. Now faith is basically energy. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, is the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Fear is the opposite of faith. Fear is faith in the negative. Oh, you cannot do it. Oh, it's too hard. Oh, I give up. That's negative energy. Okay, so, like I said, in life we have choices. Okay, so we're talking story. I like to say right now at this point, once again, I'm on the topic of E equals MC2. Equals means same as. E equals MC2. MC2 equals E. Okay, they're both one and the same. Okay, I got this information once again from Einstein. He brought it to my attention once I studied him on YouTube. Okay, with that said, ho'olohi, ho'oko, holomoa.